And good evening. We're live tonight. Brother Vibe on the program, part of Discovery Indie Thursday this week at the Horseshoe, along with Rubber Snake. Also, Tim from Sonic Onion on the program. He's from an independent record label based out of Hamilton. We'll play Smoother and Treble Charger, and a little later on, a couple of CD releases to refer to from Wiseacre and Melody's Rage. And we're live tonight, so anything goes. 870-ROCK, 870-ROLL. Tell me what's on your mind as far as the independent music scene goes here in Toronto. We begin tonight with Rubber Snake. They're on the bill with Brother Vibe this Thursday night at the Horseshoe, along with Big Wreck beginning the festivities. $5 get tavern this Thursday.
Converse presents.
Welcome back. Brother Vibe is in the Out of Control room tonight, and I'm Heavy Early. Nice to see Rob and Johnny here. How are you tonight?
Doing well.
Lovely to see you, Al.
Nice to see you, too. Making reference to a Johnny Fever episode, and that's really where Brother Vibe's name comes from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, we were talking about it as well.
Right.
We took it. Johnny Fever was looking at his mug one day, and he couldn't remember his name, and he's reading off Johnny Midnight,
Johnny Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, he comes across Brother Vibe,
That's excellent.
and we took it as our own.
Yeah, because I remember the episode with Heavy Early when he was on the air for I don't know how long, and by the time 5 in the morning rolled around, it was Heavy Early. And I can relate to that over several years in my career. Let's
sure.
talk about your career. We're going to be at the Horseshoe 2 nights from now. Brother Vibe and Rubber Snake at the Horseshoe Tavern. And first of all, thanks for wanting to play. And it's going to be a fun night, I'm sure, with all the psychedelic stuff that's going to be going on.
Well, the Horseshoe is one of Toronto's finest venues, of course. And,
Absolutely.
We are real excited to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got a stupendous show planned for you folks.
Great.
And
Now, how's the CD doing? Let's talk about that for a sec.
the CD's doing great.
Yeah.
It's really starting to catch on now. We can hardly keep it in the stores,
Is
to
that
tell
right?
you the truth.
That's good. That's good.
I think people are really starting to get the buzz on the vibe.
Well, that's good. Leave It All Behind. Congratulations for being on the Homegrown Top 50. And that must have been an exciting moment.
Well, that was a bit of a thrill, yeah.
Well, we're going to be thrilled Thursday night when we hear you do Leave It All Behind. This is Brother Vibe on Discovery from Q107. Leave It All Behind. That is Brother Vibe on Discovery from Q107. I'm talking to Rob and to Johnny, and I'm Heavy Early. They're Brother Vibe, and we're going to be at the Horseshoe with Rubber Snake Thursday night. And great sound there. You're going to really enjoy it, dudes. It's they do a really good job. Just a bang-up job.
Well, our show these days is incorporating more and more sort of multimedia type things in it. We're really enhancing the drama of the shows.
We've started bringing in a lot more sound effects, a lot more animation and movies. And
Did you bring in the overhead projector and do
bring
the
the
jelly
overhead
thing?
projector.
We
gotta
don't have
work
the
on
jelly
that.
thing yet. We
Excellent.
bought somebody.
Working on
We
that.
need a skilled craftsman to do our
jelly maker,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah, you know, or get some food coloring. I remember doing that once or
some
twice,
oil.
and I used to roadie for a band. That's right,
Yeah.
exactly. And that was quite a good effect.
Those Elman brother.
Well, we need somebody who knows how to do it without ruining the overhead machine. Yeah, so
Well, I call it classic rock for the 90s, and I think that's probably a good way to put it, because you guys are all talented, but you still have that flair for what went on 20 years ago, don't you?
Well, I think, I mean, for me, over the past 15 years, I've literally seen thousands of rock concerts. I mean, I'm a real concert junkie. So, I mean, for me, I borrow from, you know, all of this experience that I've had, and I really know what it's like to be in the audience at a rock concert. I know what it's like to be on stage at a concert. And so I really have an understanding of what the concert experience is. And so I draw upon all this stuff. You know, I know what I like to hear. I know what I like to see. I know what moves me at a concert. And so I'm really aware of what it's like to you know,
Out there
be
and
at
play.
and put on a rock show.
Sure. And also, this is the type of music that the good listenership likes. I mean, it's been proven. I mean, the Allman Brothers are coming back. Leonard Scoot's coming back. And you guys are coming to the Horseshoe with Rubber Snake. It's going to be psychedelic, I think. Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, our music as we continue to evolve is a lot of improvisation, and there's a lot of liveness, and we try to bring to our show a new aspect every time. So performing live for us is a different experience every time, and it's not going to be the same show as we do as most bands do around the city.
And that keeps you fresh, too, I would think, doing it that way.
As a band, I think we're united as our sort of passion for perceiving. We are true musical explorers, and we really love to just sort of find new spaces and get to places where we haven't been to before. You know, that really turns us on. So really...
And performing naked also helps, doesn't it?
Performing naked is something that we will indeed be getting into.
You'll be exploring
We
that.
talked about that.
We'll explore that nature of the
You bring a totally different element to the
stage show.
Well, we're thinking of doing, instead of the Unplugged series, the Buck Naked series.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Brother Vibe this Thursday night. Looking forward to seeing all you guys. It's a big band. We're going to have some big fun. And any new things in the works for you guys? Or are you just still just getting out there and doing what you do the best? Being Brother Vibe.
Well, actually, we just finished cutting some demos. We've got a lot of new tunes, and, we're just on and on.
Good.
I mean,
we're looking forward to it. That's for sure. Brother Vibe, Rubber Snake, Horseshoe Tavern, $5 at the door. It's this Thursday. Queen Street West, Q Rocks, Queen Street. Gotta like that. Thanks, guys, for coming in. We're going to play this song called Not For Sale, tune that you'll probably do Thursday night, right?
Sure.
You bet.
It is Brother Vibe on Discovery from Q107. Cleaning up for Thursday night at the Horseshoe. That is Brother Vibe, Not For Sale, from their self-titled CD on Q107's Discovery tonight. And it's Rubber Snake and Big Wreck. $5 at the door, the legendary Horseshoe Tavern. I think we're going to have some fun. I do think so. I hope you make plans to attend and to come on out and see what's going on this Thursday night at Discovery Indie Thursday. Still to come on the program tonight.
Q107 presents Discovery, Toronto's independent music showcase, with your host, Al Joynes.
Good evening. Tonight, music from Soul Virgins, My Blanket, and Scorchers No Thanks, both brand new CD releases. Also a little later on, music from the Sunshine Heads and Sacred Groove. They plan to attend the official Q107 Thursday Night Jam at the Hot House this Thursday night for the premiere. Some great live music courtesy of the Q107 Jam Band and the other bands and musicians in attendance. The place to be Thursday night is the Hot House, 401 Weston North to Eglinton. Also on Discovery tonight, members of Brother Vibe here to chat up their self-titled release. And we begin tonight's points. And coming up next on the program, members of Brother Vibe in the Out of Control Room with some tunes from their brand new self-titled debut.
Welcome back to Discovery on Q107.
Welcome back. Brother Vibe has a brand new CD out, self-titled. It is self-titled.
Yes.
And they are in the studio. They're in the Out of Control Room with me tonight. They're from Tirana. And it's Rob, Rick, Mitch, and Neil. And we're talking with Rick and Neil. Welcome to the program, guys.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. An interesting CD as well. Talk about influences maybe off the top because, Q is the classic rock station on this planet, as well as, playing some new music such as Brother Vibe and the other bands that are out there as well. But there is a definite groove, to this. And you guys aren't that old. But you did grow up on some of the tunes, right? Like Allman Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Grew up listening to Pink Floyd, Allman Brothers, Neil Young, Santana, Beatles.
So
influences, actually.
You're right up our alley, guys. And it's a new twist. I'm not saying that, you put the CD on and what's really happened is there's some, one of you guys, Rick, you play Hammond B3 on this, and some really great guitar from Neil and Robbie, and of course Mitch on drums. So you guys really have a groove going here. You released this album. You did a gig at it was Leaf Palace.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, and you had 400 to 500 people there come out.
Very successful night.
So you have a good fan base then.
We have a lot of loyal fans. I think that's the most important thing, and I think
that's important.
Well, word of mouth, I think, is very important as well, and we're the kind of band that people, I think, like to talk about with other people, because I don't know how many bands there are out there right now sort of doing like the long jams and the intricate, very sort of technical groove kind of music that we're doing.
Mm-hmm. The one track in particular that I played last time, Brothers and Sisters, is that kind of Allman Brothers jam kind of and the guitar playing. Who plays guitar in it?
I do.
Yeah, very, very, very good. I wouldn't want to say jammy, but I mean, it's got a good vibe. Right, brother? Let's hear a tune. First of all, let's hear Leave It All Behind, and then we'll come back to chat. This is Brother Vibe, Leave It All Behind on Discovery from Q. Leave It All Behind, that is Brother Vibe on Discovery from Q107, the first track on the CD. Where did you come up with the name, Brother Vibe? That's a great song, by the way. Was that one? Who wrote that?
Thanks a lot. Written by Robbie Rothstein and myself.
Mm-hmm.
I did the music and Robbie did the words. And it's actually, I think, really a good poetic number.
Mm-hmm.
He really just took an idea that I had musically and was inspired tremendously by it. I think it's really a really powerful song, actually. As far as the name Brother Vibe goes,
well, that's a funny story, actually. It's actually radio related.
Good.
Because I was watching one night, late at night, an episode of WKRP.
Exactly.
And you know the episode where it's Carlson's mother, the new mother? You know, there were two mothers.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the episode with the new mother, and Johnny Fever was looking at his mug, and he couldn't remember his name, and he goes through a list, he goes, Brother Vibe. And that's where the name came from.
Beautiful. It wasn't Heavy Early, it was Brother Vibe. It could have been Heavy Early.
It could have been Heavy Early.
It could have, if
Like
you
Johnny
had seen that
Sunshine
episode.
or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. A lot of people think that I look like Johnny Fever or act like him. So you recorded this where? Phase 1?
Yeah, it was for Phase 1.
And Eric Ratz was your producer, and you did some twiddling too as well.
Yeah.
So was this a learning experience for you, or did you know what you were doing when you got in there?
It was a tremendous learning experience, I think, because the way that our album was recorded, we used a lot of analog gear, a lot of old stuff from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
That was the feel we were sort of going for, and I think we really captured
You
it.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's an interesting point too, because I just read a story about a producer, very well-known producer by the name of Daniel Lanois, and what he was saying was that he I think he produced U2 or something like that.
Some
Peter
small
Gabriel,
band,
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
But he was mentioning that the melding of the technology of the old and the new is really is really where people are at these days. It's not necessarily analog all the time. It's not necessarily digital, but it's a melding of the both forms of.
Well, that's true.
Technology.
I mean, we did a lot of experimenting too. I mean, for instance, on the track "Not for Sale," we set up a microphone in the washroom, and we turned on all the faucets, and we all went in there. It was like 4 a.m. and started humming, and we taped that over and over and over again, and we got a really cool layered effect and things like that. We really experimented.
Just
a lot.
don't flush. Okay.
We'd like to thank American Standard for making that possible.
Well, that's wonderful. I like to hear this kind of experimentation kind of thing. So where do you guys go from here? What's up? I guess now that the CD's out, you want to play wherever you can.
CD's out. We're taking on a lot of gigs now. We're actually playing with the Gandharvas in Hamilton on November 18th.
Excellent.
The X Club.
Mm-hmm. At the what club?
The X Club.
Mm-hmm.
And we just came off a gig. We played with Lori Yates.
How's good old Laura anyway?
She's fabulous. She really is down to earth, great person. And gives us a lot of tips on the industry, and she's ahead of us in the sense that she's got a deal now with Virgin, and it was a good party actually. It was for the Evergreen Environmental Foundation at some booze can.
Right. Excellent.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're trying to close them down now, I hear.
Well, yes.
You don't want to be caught in one of those.
Fans have to do it.
It's all on the up and up.
Exactly. I know. I'm just jiving you guys.
Brother Vibe is on today. Yeah, they're just waiting outside, and they're getting keyed up. They've got a new CD out, and
they're going to be at Say What tomorrow night, and we of course broadcast that show Say What live on 10 to 12 on CIUT 89.5. They will be there at the Say What Club, and they're going to be joining us in a few minutes. And I guess we have some of their music that we're going to play.
Yeah, we're going to go to. Maybe we can do that. Can we jump right down to Brother Vibe right after this intro? Number 1 from Brother Vibe, because this is going to be this is what they hope will be their single. I don't know if they've got a video in the make because of it or what, Dylan, but that this is what they're focusing on the single.
Yeah, so we'll go with Brother Vibe, I guess their first song here on CIUT 89.5.
So that is Brother Vibe, self-described, I guess, as contemporary angst with classic blues. Some southern folk and progressive rock influences, guys, thrown in there too. I'm taking these headphones off.
You got it, man. It's all in there.
I'm talking to Brother Rob and Mitch, and are joining me in the studio right now. And well, you know, you guys are the very first guest on the new reformed. Well, yeah, the word reform actually is a scary word around this station, but the new revised About Town, Thursday About Town. We are now being officially produced.
Wow.
See, I was really impressed because Dylan is our producer, and he was doing the countdown with the 5, 2, 4. See, I can't do that. I do the 5, 2.
I go by sound cues.
It's amazing. So you guys are the very first guest on the brand new improved About Town show. And yeah, did you notice how smoothly things are running already?
Like butter.
It's like a buttery clock. Yeah, like buttery clockwork. So you guys are part of the Say What Live to Air that's done. CIUT does it every Friday. Have you been part of this before? Because they do sometimes have repeat guests, etc. And quite often I ask people how they feel about being interviewed live as well as performing in front of an audience, and they say, "Oh, it's old hat for us."
Well, we've played Say What once before.
Doesn't count.
Although it's our first time doing the big broadcast.
Yeah.
So, having not done it before, we don't know what it might be like.
Yeah, we're looking really forward to it. It's a place where we've played once before and really got a good feel out of it, so we're hoping that we can capture that feel again and share it with everybody who's listening.
Well, Brother Vibe was formed in '93, is that right?
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was an older band than that. I thought you're kind of giving me the, if this was TV, it'd be very expressive. You're kind of giving me the, well, kind of, sort of, not. So, what do you mean? Like, has it been around for a while? Is this a...
Let's just say we come on very familiar right off the bat. So
What an-
it's kind of like coming home, although it's all fresh, it's all original. You know, we didn't, Brother Vibe, the name, actually didn't surface until just over a year ago.
Mm. So what can I ask, or do you not even want to touch it?
Well, you might have heard the name before, is where we got it. It's from an episode of WKRP in Cincinnati.
That is right. That is right. That's exactly right.
It's on Johnny's mug.
Gee, now you guys like are ready. You might be accused of being television aholics because you got the All in the Family album out, and you're sitting there reminiscing about that. Now you're bringing up WKRP.
Well, we are part of the TV generation. There's no doubt about that. We've got
Partridge Family was a major influence.
Gotta love Partridge Family.
Well, Danny Bonaducci is a pretty cool guy.
We've got the attention span of a snail, and basically we base our reality on what we see on the television.
Well, you know, that is the new culture, isn't it? I mean, everybody that has raised us, and now also us who now, assuming they may someday or are raising, are based our knowledge on television. But that is not reflected in the music. Let me refocus this back to the music. You know, it's what would you call progressive groove rock? Well, I mean, I know you put these words down. You hope you're never contested on it. But groove rock is also an interesting. Progressive groove rock is.
I mean, groove is very, very vague. I agree. There's kind of a bluesy.
There's definitely a feel to it that makes it come alive. That kind of just makes you groove with it. It's nothing that we can really put our fingers on, but it's kind of like a classic moving feel that just keeps going and it doesn't stop.
Yeah, it drives. You wouldn't say dance music.
Yeah.
Although it makes you move, as all music should, I think, make you move in some way. It's not dance music. The progressive part comes in, I think, in terms of it being sort of art rock, you know, a return to that kind of textured, dramatic.
Right.
A little experimental.
So when I think of art rock, I think of the first time when albums started to have continuous themes in one album.
Yeah. Well, our album is indeed a bit of a thematic concept album.
Yeah, based on an old WKRP.
No. Actually, the theme is sort of reflects our state, our sort of viewpoint on the world, which is sort of on a launching point, you know, trying to, as the first song is called "Leave It All Behind,"
which you actually hope will be a single. You're focusing that for your single.
You know, it's a rockin' tune, and
Yeah.
I think it kicks off the album as well. It's a good window into what we can do, I think. So
you have a very positive outlook for the future of the world.
100%.
Wow. See, now that's kind of rare in any artist.
Exactly. I mean, we get pissed off, and we see all the crap and the dirt and the.
As soon as you stop believing in it is when you failed. And if you keep believing in it, then that's the only way you're going to get further. And so if we adopt that philosophy for the band, then one day we're going to make it. We'll be there.
Right. Well, how do you feel about the great cynicist of music right now, like Mr. Art Bergman?
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's great. I love that kind of energy. It's just we look for our own voice, our own way to say it, and when we go to write a song, we don't sort of say, okay, this is what we want to say, or this is the kind of energy we want to bring to it. We let the song express what is inside of us. So in that way, we don't put any sort of borders on it, and what ends up coming out is something that is generally more positive.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you're able to find a group of people to perform with you and write songs with you that feel the same way.
Yeah, it's a very genuine feeling, I think, that we all have about our music.
Right.
It's a brotherhood, definitely, and anyone who's come to the show will tell you there's a definite vibe coming off that stage.
Excellent. So people can catch that tomorrow at Say What. Are you first up at 9:30?
No, we're headlining. I believe we're starting at 10:45.
10:45. Who's also on that night?
Deborah was the last straw as the first act tomorrow
Right.
night. We're not sure what kind of stuff they do, but
Well, I could give you some inside info.
do you have?
Well, no, I don't really have inside info. I have like a tiny little tidbit of gossip. And that is, when she phoned to see if she should do the interview, she says, well, I have nothing to say. Okay. So she's a performer and not a talker.
I guess so.
There you go.
Well,
So tomorrow you people can catch you at Say What. Yeah, you're on with Deborah. What? I'm sorry.
Was the last straw.
Deborah
She
was
was
the
the
last
last
straw. Brother Vibe, first CD out.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Brother Vibe, self-titled CD at all the independents, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the big ones downtown as well, and
Great, and at the show.
Yeah,
And
of
at the
course.
show.
Thanks for being part of the very first brand new revised About Town show.
Oh, our pleasure.
You christened it wonderfully. We are going to go out with a Brother Vibe song, number 5, off the CD. This is brand new. Leave It All Behind was the first song we heard. That's what they hope to be the single. Probably one they don't expect, like this one, will end up being the single. Special of the day.
Your usual table, sir?
Number 20 is Brother Vibe's Leave It All Behind. Progressive groove rock is how they describe their tunes. It's classic rock for the 90s. Their self-titled independent CD is selling well, and their live performances showcase their talent for live music. It is Neil and Robbie Rothstein on guitars, Johnny Super on bass, Mitch Steinman on drums, and Rick Meslin on keyboards. At number 20, this is Leave It All Behind. Brother Vibe on the Homegrown Top 50 from Q107. Brother Vibe on the Q107 Mr. Sub Homegrown Top 50. That was called Leave It All Behind.